I was very young. I was 16 when I finished high school because I had skipped first grade. So I started out my freshman year here at this school, Texas Southmost College, and then I wanted to leave. There's another little school. It's called Southwest Texas State University in San Marcos. I got in, and so year 2 I was at Southwest Texas. Loved going to school there. And got engaged within a few months because my husband had come back. It was during the Vietnam era, and he said, we can get married, but not in San Marcos because there's no jobs for me there. So we decided, okay, Houston's a place for us to settle down. Dad said, you're not going to get married if you don't finish college. So of course, the public university there was the University of Houston. I applied, and I was fortunate, I got in. I came home, got married on a Saturday, and we drove through Alice, Texas to Houston on the weekend, and I started classes at U of H on Monday morning. So U of H opened the door for me. It gave me that opportunity to finish my first degree, and then I became a graduate student there as well. But I was welcomed into that department. As soon as I finished my master's degree, we had decided that we would return. There was a job opening at Pan American University at Edinburgh. I never even interviewed. So it was one of my professors from U of H that landed me a professorship at a university in the Valley. The president of the community college in Brownsville, Arnulfo Oliveira, called me up one day and he says, what are you doing teaching over there in Edinburgh? You should be in Brownsville. So I started teaching here at Texas Southmost College. So I applied for a Ford Foundation fellowship, and I got it. And that was a lark because they were very competitive. And so now I had money to go to work on a doctorate. I finally get into UT Austin. I was now at my 3rd university and working on a doctorate. And what more do you want? So we came back and I started teaching at the community college again. I learned everything there was to know about the college. I knew more than the president at the end of 3 years because I had learned it all to understand how we met the criteria for reaffirmation of accreditation. And then they named me Dean of Arts and Sciences. And I took that position for 5 years. Then the presidency comes available again, and then I got it. We had passed a bond issue. We were building on campus. We were building new libraries, classrooms. We had raised the taxes in a community that was poor, and we still won. We had raised $1 million in an endowment effort. Community colleges had raised $1 million for scholarships in those days. And pretty soon now, I was being invited to serve as president of now this new university we had created called University of Texas at Brownsville. In partnership with Texas Southmost College. It opened up the world of possibilities, not in Texas, but in the world. And so then I get a phone call after all the dust has settled, and now we have UT Brownsville here and it's blowing and going, from President Biden. And I missed it. I was out gardening and missed it twice. And took the call from Cindy Chavez. And she said, you've been selected as a recipient for the Congressional Medal of Freedom. And what was beautiful about when I got the recognition, because people tuned in, and so people would say, we did it. We did good. We did good. This work is not done because one person sits in a chair and is named president. It's done because a community is in great need, responds to your plea, and people responded and trusted us with their resources, their money, to make this happen. My husband saw me more clearly than I saw myself often. So he would say, you can do that job. So-and-so's doing it. Is he better qualified than you are? They're not smarter than you. So he always had a way of encouraging me and giving me strength and a vision that he had beyond what I had for myself. We just celebrated our 56th wedding anniversary, so I think it's going to work.